All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Look, man, you say what you want about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj out here trying to sell albums, man. She's trying to sell albums. Heads up, Nicki Minaj projected sales increased by 5,000 units yesterday. And pretty much the only thing that changed was the fact that she was on Twitter dissing Safari, freaking saying Meek's still in love with her, talking about Nas, and every other which way, beefing with DJ Self. Like, she increased her projected sales by 5,000. Nicki's out here trying to sell units. And another way that Nicki's trying to sell units is by sitting down and doing an interview with rap journalist icon, I call him that, Elliott Wilson. Now, in this interview that's set to release on Tidal tonight, I got to get y'all a link to that bad boy because I don't got one right now outside of Tidal. Now, in this interview, I'm going to be honest with y'all, this not going to go over well with Remy Ma and Cardi B. Nicki's talking that shit, man. Nicki said, fuck y'all. Y'all been beefing with me. Nicki said, look, Remy done dropped diss records on me. Cardi freaking whatever that, what she call her crew, the Barties gang. She said, y'all in my comment section clowning me for the album sales. She like, fuck all this. I'm gonna get all this shit off my chest. I don't do interviews that often. So I'm gonna put on the screen some quotes from this interview because I have seen most of the interview. Somebody sent it to me, but I can't share that link yet. So when asked about her beef with Remy Ma, Nicki said, I didn't engage in a rap beef. And then she goes on to start rapping lyrics from her record with Gucci Mane entitled Make Love that started the beef. Now, if you want me to give you a heads up or kind of refresh your mind on those lyrics that set Remy Ma off, it went something along the lines of, oh, you the queen of this here one platinum plaque, album flop, bitch, where? Pretty much to be the queen of rap, you gotta rap, is what Nicki was saying to Remy at the time. And that's when Remy dissed the hell out of Nicki. Now, she starts rapping this record in the Crown interview, and the fans start, it's a live interview, y'all. And the fans start rapping it with her. I think it's egging that beef that Remy said was dead back on again. Nicki's one half of the beef, so if she feels comfortable awakening a giant like Remy Ma, who's crazy lyrically, okay. Now, in regards to Cardi B, Nicki was a little bit more candid, but it still feels like, just kind of reading her, feels like some hostility is in the atmosphere when she speaks on these other female rappers. Elliott asked her about being compared to Cardi B and other female artists, and Nicki said, I cannot have the top position. She did admit that she's always had competition, but her longevity is above the rest. She said, I'm not intimidated. I don't like the way it was handled, and Quavo was apologetic. I kept it moving. I don't hold grudges. Here's the part that I would think a Cardi B fan probably wouldn't like, all right? Now, in regards to Cardi, Nicki went on to say later in the interview that there's always some shit being said. If a person keeps on offending you, you might have to address it at some point. If that time comes, I'm prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, this Crown interview will be released tonight on Tidal. Man, Nicki is not, man. She's trying to sell some records right now, man. She looked at that projected sales. She said 140, 150. Shit, man. I got to find ways to sell projects. And Nicki is doing that by creating these controversial comments. She's got some intrigue. She's talking that talk. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Do you think this will elicit some sort of response, these comments from Cardi B and Remy Ma, if either of the two decide to respond? We got Remy pregnant and Cardi is obviously dealing with a newborn. Y'all tell me what y'all think. And also, if you watched the interview, by the time you watch this video, what did you think about it? I'm out. What up, Ferros? I decided to step my game up again. I've created a music reaction Instagram page. That way, you guys can be up to date on some of the latest new music in the atmosphere, and you guys can also send me some of your music as well, and you will get Mr. Taliaferro's first reaction to your record, for good or for bad, or an artist that we talk about on my platform's music, for good or for bad. Again, follow me on Instagram, Mr. Taliaferro TV. Again, that's Mr. Taliaferro TV, and you get more of yours truly.